What is up, YouTube knife community? Back again. Today we are going to go over one knife that I just modded. I've had this knife for a pretty good while, and I kind of feel bad about the length of time that this guy's waited on this knife. He's a real good guy. He has gifted me a knife because of unfortunate circumstance where the post office had lost a bunch of my knives. Back several months ago, he gave me a Spyderco Millie, and then not long after that, he reached out asking me to do this mod on this knife for him. So yeah, I've had it for a while, and like I said, I feel bad about it, and it is, it is what it is. He's a good guy. He's understanding. So one thing that's taken me so long to do this is I have totally procrastinated over this job. I've dreaded this job. This is one of the very few that has actually intimidated me somewhat, and it's not because of the amount of work. It mostly because this knife is so hard to get. It was a dealer exclusive. I can't remember the dealer. If somebody knows, drop it down in the comments, please. But it's in shred carbon fiber. The blade is 4V. It's a hollow grind. It's just a sexy example of a Manix. Very beautiful knife. The hollow grind comes down fairly thin. It's just a gorgeous knife. And you're probably looking at this knife saying, I can't see anything that you did to it. And as I said, it wasn't a difficult mod. It's just, I don't know, I just took my time with it and made sure that I got it good. One, because I'd never done this before, and two, just because it's a very sought after knife, and a pretty expensive knife too. So what I did on this one is I chamfered around the cage lock here, or the bearing lock that that Spyderco calls this, and I chamfered all the corners on these scales, as you can see here. There that is, and I added this jimping right here at the back of the scales, as you can see. As I said earlier, it was intimidating because I'd never really done that kind of mod before. It feels so much better in the hand. And here's a look at a regular Manix and what kind of chamfers you get here. So that's what you get. And just looking at these two side by side, it probably doesn't look like I've done a whole lot, but I'll show you a picture of the before on these scales real quick so you get an idea of what they look like. So as you see, this is the factory side over here, and this is what I've done here. These scales were pretty much a 90-degree block is what they were. So I actually did quite a bit of chamfering, as you can see here. So yeah, that's what we did on this one. I'm gonna try to pull up another picture real quick. This tablet's being super slow, so just bear with me. I'll keep talking as we're waiting on this. But yeah, Daniel is the guy's name. I've always talked to him through email. I don't know if he's got an Instagram or whatever, but just he's been a spectacular guy. He's helped me out a lot already, and as I said, I just hated that it took so long for me to do this for him. But like I said, it is what it is. It's a very sweet knife. One of my favorite Manixes that I've ever had in hand. And I'm going to show you here is another picture. This is what around the lock look like, and this is what they look like now. Both sides are pretty close to identical. There's a shot of this side, and here's a shot of this side. And we'll take one more look at the chamfers real quick. So it's a beautiful, beautiful example of a Manix. I don't know if I've said that 15 times, but it really is. It's just gorgeous. And I also put a he not long after he sent me the knife, he had this titanium bearing cage sent to me, and I also put a ceramic ball in there for him. You can find those online. As a matter of fact, I need to order some more. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, Daniel, if you watch this video, man, thanks so much for being patient, and thanks for everything you've done. You've been an outstanding guy, and I'm glad I got to know you. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to get this posted so I could send it to him, make sure he's happy with it, so I can get it shipped to him. As I said, it's been a while, and I feel bad for that. But thanks again, brother. Thanks for your business. Thanks to everybody who watches this. Thanks for subscribing. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. He sent me a picture of a griptilian, and that's what he said he wanted with this jimping back here. Most of this work was done by hand with a file. I didn't take a Dremel tool to it any, because I was, I wanted to control everything real evenly, so yeah, I used a file for every bit of the work. So it came out smoking hot, I think, and I'm very proud of the way it came out, and I hope he enjoys it. Anyways, guys, that's all I got, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.